All right, lads, we're back, and as you can see, this is not really a hawk video at all. And normally, I at least make the pretense of it being about the hawk, but in this case, you can see I have a whole basket of fish. Because sometimes it's not about what you're doing on the hawk, it's where you go and the adventures you get into on your hawk. And my adventure today was to a local lake. And look, I have a whole basket of fish here. It's great. The bite was on in the evening, and I've never really filleted fish before. I've done it once or twice, but now I have a fillet knife, and I think I thought, hey, I'll shoot a video and see what happens. I guess I don't want to be embarrassed, but I'm going to take my chances. So let me just tell you what I have here. And these are mostly bluegills. I think there might be a crappie or two in there. I have a fillet knife, a fillet glove, and a cheap fillet knife. This knife was, $3, and the glove was $5. And then I got one of these clamping boards. I thought that would help make it a little better. And then I did also get a sharpener here. This was a couple dollars, and there's a coarse over here and a fine, the blue here. And I did already do that, so I'm going to put on the glove, and we're just going to give it a try. And, frankly, I don't know how this is going to go. I haven't done it before. Well, I've done it a couple times, but no promises. We'll just see how it goes. The fruits of the hawk labor, getting me there anyway, and with my fishing pole, and let's take a look. So I think we'll just take the first guy we see right here, and seems to be an average bluegill. And I think to do this the way I want, I'll flip it around, because I think I want to get at I want to cut with my right hand, and that will necessitate me accessing the fish kind of upside down. So I'm terribly sorry, fish. I thank you for your service, and we'll just see what happens. So I watched a couple of YouTube videos, and some of them say to kind of start here and then make a little line, all the way back. But the other thing is they say to make your first cut here, kind of behind the gill plate. So I think I'll just do that. I'll make a cut behind the gill plate and go all the way through to the backbone. And there's so little meat on these that you kind of have to be careful to avoid waste. So I'm going to run this down the spine, and I can feel the rib cage each time I push in with the knife. And when I get to about here, it seems like the rib cage has ended. And now I'm just going to continue putting downward pressure, kind of really following the spine, and kind of come out like that. So now I'm going to kind of lift the flap, and I apologize if this camera work isn't very good. I'm using my chest mount, Android chest mount 3.0, and we'll just follow it down and see what we can do. Maybe I'll try from this angle. It would probably be a little bit better. Kind of peel it away. I think I'm going through the little pin bones. So there's a rib cage, and then there's some little pin bones that you also go through. And it looks like I'm over the top of the ribs, just going through the pin bones here, and kind of scraping it down and scrape it off. And then you're left with a little fillet like that. And now I will take it onto here and get it started by kind of pressing down on the skin and going from the tail end and giving it a little shake back and forth, and just follow it right down like this till it comes all the way off, and there you have it. It's a boneless. There might be some pin bones, and here's a lateral line in here. You'll take a couple of pin bones out, and I feel them. Ooh, I have a couple of rib bones here actually too. And I'll take those out. Don't need those. And you know, in essence, you have a fillet, and they're not very big, but a great fish stick size. And hey, he gave up his life for me, and I want to do right by him and make sure I use every part of him. So I'm going to turn this off now. I'm going to continue. You can see I've got a lot of work here, and we'll see how it goes. I'll talk about a fish fry here down the road, but hey, that's how you fillet a bluegill. Again, not a very big fish, and I don't even know if I really did it right, but didn't seem too hard. Here's the underside of the skin. There's not too much left on there now, and I guess we'll call it a success. So I hope you guys have a great Labor Day weekend. I'll be having fish on my Labor Day, and I'll give the hawk another run, and looking forward to a great fall. So talk to you guys soon. See you down the road as always.